Deep in the Peruvian Amazon lies a protected region known for its vast, untouched habitats and incredible wildlife. Tambopata. From colourful macaws to giant river otters and capybara, so much life thrives here thanks to the variety of well-preserved habitats. I've travelled all the way to Tambopata to discover the rich biodiversity that makes the Amazon so special. Hello from the Peruvian Amazon. It feels so surreal to be saying that because this is a place I have dreamed of visiting for so long, and now I'm finally here. I am spending the next few days here exploring and hopefully getting to see just some of the amazing biodiversity that this area has to offer. So I'm staying at an eco-lodge called Posada, Amazonas, and it's run by an ecotourism company called Rainforest Expedition and the Esa Aja native community of Inferno. The lodge sits within 9,500 hectares of protected rainforest, and it's right on the edge of the Tambopata National Reserve, which is one of the most important areas here in Peru for conservation. Getting here is quite an adventure in itself. The area is only accessible by boat, so I flew into Puerto Maldonado, which is the closest airport. When I arrive, Rainforest Expeditions are waiting outside to take me and the other guests back to their office close by. You can only take a small bag or suitcase with you to the lodge, so if you're travelling with large luggage, you'll have to leave it at the office and then pick it up on the way back. We then continued by bus to the river port, boarded the boat and travelled down the Tambopata River. Along the way we saw so much wildlife. After an hour we reached Posada, Amazonas. Almost immediately as we arrived, we were greeted by a family of dusky titi monkeys. They didn't hang around for long, but it was an amazing start to my time in the Amazon. This was my first solo trip in a long time, and I have to admit I was a bit nervous about staying in the middle of the Amazon on my own, but the lodge was very comfortable. The rooms have mosquito nets, hot showers and hammocks. There's also electricity and Wi-Fi at set times throughout the day. Okay, so if you heard that, that was the Howler Monkeys, and they are just all around. It's such a cool sound, but very eerie, and as you can see, it's an open concept room, so I'm staying in here on my own for the next 3 nights. So I'm hoping that they don't decide to come in, and I'm hoping that other wildlife doesn't come in as well. So we'll see. It's definitely going to be interesting. Later that afternoon, we headed into the forest with our guide Rodolfo to climb the Canopy Tower. This 40-meter tower is just a short walk from the lodge and offers the highest viewpoint in Tambopata. The views were absolutely beautiful from the top, and we spotted a yellow-headed vulture, macaws, toucans and howler monkeys in the distance. Good morning, I just woke up, actually slept okay, surprisingly. I didn't think I would, but it was actually really nice to fall asleep to the sounds of the Amazon and didn't have any issues in the night with animals coming in, so that was good. We are up really early this morning. It's actually 4:30 a.m. here because we are going to the Oxbow Lake. So we have to walk, get on a boat, get off the boat, walk to the lake and then get on to another boat, and we are doing all of that to try and find the giant otters. So fingers crossed that we are going to see some today. After a short boat ride upstream, we got off and started our walk through the forest to the lake. On the way, we were lucky to spot a sloth slowly waking up. I'd seen a few in Costa Rica, but this was the first time I'd managed to photograph one. Once we got to the lake, we boarded the boat and set off in search of the giant otters. Oxbow lakes are one of the most important and distinct habitats in the Amazon. They form when a river bend gets cut off from the main river, creating a crescent-shaped lake. The calm waters are ideal habitats for fish, and as a result, these lakes are teeming with wildlife, from mammals to reptiles to birds. After an hour on the lake, we finally found the otters out hunting piranhas. Due to their size, giant river otters are actually top predators in the Amazon, and they need to eat about 4 kilograms of fish a day. There are less than 5,000 giant otters left in the wild, so getting to see this incredible endangered animal in its natural habitat was such a special experience. As the sun got stronger, we headed back to Posada, Amazonas for lunch. That afternoon, we headed out to an observation hide near the lodge to see macaws. This hide overlooks a small clay lake, also known as a kulpa. Birds and mammals come here to eat the clay, which is rich in minerals, especially sodium. It helps balance their diet of unripe fruits and seeds and neutralizes toxins. When we arrived, the clay lake was deserted, but there were dozens of red and green macaws in the trees resting. And then the games began. So we just went to the clay lick near our lodge and it was amazing. We saw so many macaws and they were just in the trees, flying around, playing. They actually didn't go on the clay lick, but it was fine. We still managed to see them, which was so cool. It started raining, as you can probably hear, and so they're not too happy and they have all flown away. So we are going to go back to the lodge, freshen up, and then we'll be going back out later today. We're supposed to be doing a sunset cruise, but I'm not sure that's going to happen with the weather, so we'll see. After dinner, we headed back out to explore the river again. On the way to the boat, we spotted some squirrel monkeys playing in the trees. As we travelled along the river, we came across a pair of capybaras on the bank. Shortly after, we spotted another family. Capybaras are the largest rodent in the world, and they're very social animals, living in big groups of around 10 to 20. The next morning, we went back to the Copa to see the Amazon come alive with colour and sound. It was incredible to witness this daily ritual and see so many species in one place, including blue-headed parrots, chestnut-fronted macaws, mealy parrots, and red and green macaws. After breakfast, I headed back out with Francisco, my guide for the day, to explore more of the rainforest. Our first stop was the Mammal clay lake to try and see white-lipped peccaries. While we didn't see any of these jungle pigs, we did spot lots of beautiful parakeets. There were also mealy Amazons, one of the largest parrots in the Amazon rainforest. Tambopata is one of the most biodiverse areas in the world. It's home to thousands of species of mammals and birds, reptiles and insects, and trees and plants. Saddleback tamarins. They were incredibly fast, but I managed to get a few shots before they disappeared into the forest. After walking through the forest all day, we decided to climb the Canopy Tower again for sunset. But we weren't the only ones with that idea. Howler monkeys. A whole family was on the old Canopy Tower opposite us eating. During the pandemic, the Howler Monkeys started using the tower as a resting spot, so rainforest expeditions had to build a new one for guests. Getting to be eye to eye with these incredible primates really was the highlight of my trip, and I feel so fortunate to have had this experience. As the sun started to set, the family made its way through the trees to their home for the night. Good morning. We are just walking back to the boat now. Sadly, our time here has come to an end, and so we're going back to Puerto Maldonado and then getting the flight to Cusco for the next part of my journey. So it's been a very special experience. I have loved every minute of it, and I hope that one day I can come back and explore more of this really biodiverse area of the world.